Hey troops, my name's Elias, aka Big Fat Socialist, and this is Breaking Immersia, a companion to my D&D series The Immersion Breakers, in which I will be answering lore questions and fleshing out the setting in advance of our first actual plays, and today we're going to talk about the game world. The Nerd is the northernmost continent of the planet that we call Gaia, and is divided into three powers. The scoured lands of the Lich King move along the central belt of the Nerd, splitting the continent into two, with the Jarlate holding him back in the north, and the realm Immersia, our principal game setting, holding him back in the south. The realm is a mostly temperate region home to around 23 million people, roughly 60% of which are human and the other 40% pissed off that everything is human-sized. And those 23 million people are divided among 15 duchies, organised through a feudal society into a peaceful monarchy. Peaceful in that following the 70 years of civil war after the breakdown of the Pandemic Empire, now reduced to the realm's 14th duchy, present conflicts are largely contained to occasional skirmishes between noble houses, bands of religious zealots, merchant-sponsored mercenary companies, and the usual slew of monsters, bandits, and supernatural threats. Meanwhile, the average Joe is picking the sawdust out of their teeth from their daily bread and certainly isn't meeting with a group of peasant revolutionaries plotting to overthrow the realm and turn it into a republic. Like I said, peaceful! And the monarchy, in its central figure of authority, is a monarch appointed by a crown dynasty overseeing the 15 duchies, with each doge enjoying the popular support of their local nobility and legislative competencies being divided at the crown, ducal, and perennial level. So, monarchy. The working masses, or peasants as they're referred to by the nobility, are notably absent from this relationship. Some of them have very strong opinions about that, some of which come over drinks, some of them even hold meetings about it. But it's difficult to discuss the roadmap to overthrowing late-stage feudalism because even if you could afford a new pitchfork, are you going to have enough left over for rent and the overpriced bread from your baker, who is also your landlord? All while getting heretics screamed at you by your neighbours because you offered to light a candle for them at temple for their recently deceased cat, and wondering if you're going to wake up the same species when a wild magic storm rolls through? Even the most hard-lined of Draconist revolutionaries will tell you it's an uphill battle, and if you were to ask the average Immersian what they think needs to be done to fix the world, they're probably not going to understand what you're saying because only 1/3 of the realm speaks the lingua cobia, or common tongue, mandated as the administrative language of the Old Empire. Most people in the realm speak one or more of the 15 ducal languages, whether that's Bushonese, Berega, or Khmeri in the case of their illustrious majesty the monarch, but even those are largely the languages of the literate clergy, noble, gentry, and merchant classes. With the working peoples of Immersia, both rural and urban, speaking local dialects, and the old clans of the realm deep in their hidden holds, speaking older languages still. But who are the old clans? Who are the Draconists? Why do they hide from the nobility and clergy? And what does any of this have to do with alcohol taxes? We'll answer all that and more in coming episodes. Hope to see you then, trips. Special thanks to my Mythic and Sandwich tier patrons Dugrin, Griffin Provenzano, Devil, and Brandon Creer. And an extra special thank you to my early backers Ryan Henderson, Winterslade, D Sparrow, Dugrin, Watchful Spirit, Harrison Pollen, Gunnar, Computer Coder, Patchwork Wizard, Zed Pickering Polstra, William Ferrari, Isaac Davies, Sashot Mack, Andrew Davis, Lemon Planter, Sora Mayura Yukino, Displacer Cat Shi, Zyrax, Gabriel Shepherd, Harry 1863, Anthony Williams, Kay Burnett, Peter Allen, Michael Douglas, Jordan S., Aaron Grover, Wanna Trip Baby, Damian Lane, Carl Lilia, Righteous Steak, Thomas O'Neill, Joshua Smith, Jenny Size, Matthew, and Evan Haggard. Cheers for sticking around to the end, and thanks so much for all of your love and support.